in mid-market special situations, which is the space that we operate in, right now Neo is the most active fund in town. In the last 15 months or so, we have done 23 transactions. We have done 23 deals. We have looked at 450, more than 450 transactions. So we are very active. Market knows we are active. Market knows we have the ability to deploy money. So any special situation deal, especially in the mid-market space, Neo right now is the first port of call for all the intermediaries, whether it is the investment bankers. In India, there are about 500 active IFAs, these independent financial advisors, typically a CA or a lawyer who's sitting out of, say, Coimbatore, Madurai, Jalandhar, Ludhiana, etc. So for all the investment bankers, for all the IFAs, for banks and NBFCs, which is also an important source of deals, we are the first port of call. Neo is the first port of call for them. Team pedigree, so between Hemant, Puneet, me, the senior members in the team, Nitin, of course, we are right now the senior most team in the market in the special sit space. Between us, between the senior members, the amount of network, the amount of connects we have in the promoter community, deal sourcing is the least of worry right now. Also in mid-market special sits, in general, there is a huge demand-supply mismatch. Again, like I told you, we've looked at 450 plus transactions to do 23 deals. So there are enough and more deals in the market. We are a very active player. Everyone knows that Neo is a very active player. We are the first port of call for everyone. So it's more about deal filtering and picking up whatever suits your risk guardrails. And not forcefully fit any deal into in the portfolio. That's how we think about it. So see, at Neo, our thought process is to be a lender in control. What I mean by that, we don't like to be a small debt position in a very large debt stack. All the deals we have done, if you look at the 23 deals that we have done from Fund 1, if you look at the Fund 2 pipeline, either we are a dominant lender in the debt stack or we are the sole lender, which means we control all the operating assets of the company. Control meaning we have a charge on all the operating assets of the company. We typically have personal guarantees from all the key promoters, the key family members running the show. Most cases, we took a full share pledge. We also take control on the cash flows of the company. So money going into the bank accounts, typically the bank accounts are escrowed to us and we control those escrows. So this is what I mean by being a lender in control. I want to be in control of, wherever we are lending money. So that's how we think about more than that. We also have all the usual covenants. Any additional borrowing requires our consent. Any capex beyond a certain maintenance capex will need our consent. So we have all the covenants in place, as well as security wise. We typically like to take control on that also. So number one constraint in special sits, and especially mid-market special sits, is availability of flexible, solution-oriented and quick capital. What I mean by that, bank capital, for example, there are a lot of end-use restrictions, there are a lot of regulatory restrictions. Our capital, as long as the risk-wise we are okay with the deal, our capital is flexible, our capital is solution-oriented. With our capital, and I can prove it with all the deals that we have done in the portfolio, in every situation actually, while we have made a good money, we generally earn 23-24% IRR into deals. These are all safe, well collateralized transactions. But promoter has actually benefited far more than us. So it's a solution-oriented capital, it's a win-win capital. That right now is the number one constraint in this space. So I answered this briefly when I was talking to Jay as well. One, unlike the West, unlike foreign funds, we are not in the business of pricing risk. We are in the business of taking a binary call on risk, whether we want to take the risk or not. If there is a risk which we don't like, we will not do it at any price.
Right.
So that way we are a very risk-oriented lender, number one. Number two, we have a lot of guardrails in place. For example, we lend money only to strong positive cash flow companies with 15, 20-year pedigree. We like companies having some hard assets. We typically stay away from asset light, collateral light industries. Counterparty, very, very important. We do a lot of ref checks on the counterparty. I also mentioned to Jay about the portfolio approach. We like to do 20 to 25 to 30 deals in the portfolio. So single party exposure is very important. We want diversity in the fund. So, we are diversified across 12, 13 different sectors.
Right.
So it's a granular portfolio, it's a diversified portfolio, and it's a cash flow generating portfolio. We don't like zero coupon deals. We typically like deals giving us 15, 16, 18% kind of annual cash coupons. We don't like back-ended deals. So this is the guardrail on the individual company front. On the portfolio front, every single deal, we do the whole stack of diligences from tier 1 firms. So legal diligence, we do it from tier 1 law firms. We typically engage with Big 4 to do a financial due diligence. We employ top-notch firms for commercial technical due diligence. Every deal, we also do a forensic on the promoter background, on promoter motivation, promoter incentive, promoter alignments. Any of these checks, if there is even a 1% doubt, we stay away. We are very, very ruthless in deal rejections, which is also evident from the number of deals we have done versus number of deals we have seen. We have looked at more than 450 deals, done only 23 transactions. So it's a very, very well-filtered, granular, well-diversified portfolio, which is very well collateralized and having very good counterparties whom we deal with.